Next, the new year has just begun, but inside this bar, one woman is causing chaos so intense that police are forced to step in.
Salute squad and welcome back to the channel. Before we be nosy today, let me address this comment. Now, my commentary is going to be equally as disgusting as the video we reacting to. So you have smoke for my commentary, but you don't have smoke for the behavior that we are reacting to, because you see yourself in the women on this channel that we react to. That's your problem. You know what I mean? You got to fix that issue, because everything we speak on over here is the truth, and it's what's going on in the actuality, in reality. All right, let's be nosy, guys. Today's video come from Decab Cop channel. Y'all go over there, check it out if you don't want my commentary. And I give this disclaimer every single video.
I asked the leader premise took her clothes off when I said I was calling the cops. I got cameras.
No problem.
Inside now. She was being disrespectful. People around the bar.
We're friends.
So I just asked her to leave. I said I don't want to call the cops.
We're friends.
We're not friends.
Yes, we are.
Okay, well, we're talking to him. We'll talk to you in a second. So.
I know, but we're friends.
So obviously I'm not going to forcefully make a woman leave.
6
So
years.
I figure
I'm just curious.
Then when she found out I was calling the cops, took her shirt, bra, everything off.
What? Okay. Okay.
It's on camera.
Make it look good.
I can show him.
Yeah.
I can show him the camera.
Please do.
Okay.
Please do. Show her.
What do you want?
I want her to leave the premise and never come back, please. So, a criminal trespassing charge on the way out.
We f***ed each other and shit now.
You have your ID on you?
I sure do, but it doesn't matter, but we can.
Can you give me your ID right now?
Not on me right now, but like I'm curious for his report. I'll give it to you once he's done with his report, but I'm just
He's fine.
curious.
He wants you gone.
You're done?
Trespass. What's your first name?
Monica.
Monica?
Yep, you got it, girl.
What's the last name?
All right, y'all, here I go. I stopped the video to comment on my video, because this is what we do over here. But never thought I see the day where a sister will be throwing herself on a white man the way this woman is. Man, listen. Now, this is spooky right here. And sisters don't call each other out. They wait until one of us call them out, and then they have all this smoke for us, but not any smoke for their sister, who make them look crazy.
Do you know your social?
I do, but I'm not giving it out, but I will give a report. However, he needs to give a report. 91 is my date of birth, beautiful.
Where do you live at?
I live in Hubbard.
Okay.
Do you have a ride home? Are they coming?
No, I'm so.
She insists she's sober, but every word betrays her, and officers begin making decisions she won't like.
No, you're not.
You just met me, so how can you know?
Well, you're all over the place.
As far as what? I'm all over the place as far as what?
Well, your words are slurring.
Oh, yeah.
Most people when they're drunk are like all over the place.
I'm all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm like this, and I just met him, right? Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm all over the place. I'm
Do you
drunk.
have a ride to come pick you up?
I'm drunk. I didn't ride. I need somebody to come pick me up. No,
Alright,
no,
you have someone to come pick you up.
Nope, I'm about to walk right the home, right down the street. Yeah.
So you say you live in Hubbard?
Nope, I live right next to Tom, right next to this bar. I live right across the street.
Can we
right
take you
here.
home?
I don't know.
I'm about to walk right home. Yes, we do.
Can we?
Me and Tom been f***ing for a while.
Man, can we take you home?
No, me and Tom been for a year and I'm sober. Me and Tom been for 4, 5 years and I'm sober. And I can walk right down the street.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
you have a couple options. Number one,
Yes, sir.
call somebody to come pick you up.
Yes, sir.
Number two, we take you home.
Yes, sir.
Number three, he shows us the camera footage and I take you down to the jail. So what do you want to do? 1, 2,
I
or
want
3?
Tom to show you the.
Perfect.
I'm sorry, Blue Eyes.
Perfect.
I
Let's go
want him
check
to
out
show
this
you.
footage so I can take
Come
you
on.
down to the county jail. No, you.
In just seconds, the situation explodes. From a normal conversation to restraint when she suddenly reacts aggressively.
Stay here with my partner.
No.
Yep, you're gonna stay here.
Yo, bitch.
Yeah, you're
Put
your hands behind your back, dumb bitch.
Damn. I felt all of that slam. How many of y'all felt that slam? As she hit the ground, I just felt it in my whole body right there. Now, yeah, that's a bit excessive, but we're not going to use that as an excuse, though. We're not going to make this video about the police and how the police handled this woman to distract us from the fact that this divesting woman was throwing herself on this white man. In fact, she was harassing this white man.
Oh, hey, hold on. Watch out, y'all grabbing her again. We're not grabbing her now. You done? No. Oh, there's his man.
Yeah. Oh my God, this is so sexy. So sexy.
One strike, a string of insults, and everything spirals out of control, taking her from causing a disturbance to facing a list of serious charges.
Right.
Yeah, 55, because you're a fucking pussy.
Yeah, I'm 55. She's spitting blood at people at us.
Yeah, because you fucking knocked the fucking hole in my mouth.
Hey, can you guys get out of the way? Can you guys go somewhere?
Get out the
She's
fucking
bleeding
way.
and spitting. Bleeding and spitting. Sir, can you go somewhere else right now? She's spitting blood.
Yeah, get out the way, because she's a fucking pussy.
You want to try to get her out?
Yeah.
No, don't let this bitch try to get me out.
Yeah, send another one. Knock it off.
No, tell her knock it off. Get the fuck off of me, both of you. Get the fuck off of me. Get the fuck off of me. You wanna be a pussy bitch? Bitch! White bitch!
Yeah, she's spitting blood in her face.
You pussy bitch!
In Ohio, assault on a law enforcement officer is a 4th-degree felony, punishable by 6 to 18 months in prison and a fine of up to $5,000. She is charged with assault on a law enforcement officer, disorderly conduct, obstruction of official business, and resisting arrest. One punch and her future changes.
Remember, squad, when people get drunk, they show you who they really are. People walk around here sober, pretending all day long, and the only time they get to be themselves is when they escape. And this is who this woman is. And a lot of sisters got this impression that the white man treat them better than the black man. But that's only if you treat yourself better. You see, people got their own problems. Black men got problems in this world, and white men got problems with their women in this world. So you can go run to the other side, but if you don't fix yourself, you're going to bring those same problems that you had with the black man right on over to the white man. And that's the problem that's going on today in today's world. Now, it used to be a time where women used to go out with a man. They used to go to these places with a man. They don't have a man. They don't have it to attract a man now. So they got to go to these bars and these clubs alone. And we've seen what happened when they go get drunk and they're alone. This is what's happening now. They are unprotected. They have unprotected themselves.
It goes back to the belief that I explained to y'all from childhood, especially when you grow up in our community. Black folk love to tell other black folk they ain't no better than you, or don't be thinking that you all that because, or that they all that because they got this. There are some people that they're all of this and that and you're not. There are some people that because they have integrity and ethics and they're a woman or a man of their word, or they are consistent with their finances and their things that contribute to their stability, that they are better than you. This is a fact. We don't like to hear this shit, but it's real. There are versions of you that are better than the old versions of you. There are times when you wasn't shit. And you have to be honest with yourself. I was operating as a ain't shit person. That's what made me not shit. It wasn't because my existence just ain't shit. People don't like to be real with themselves about this. So what we do is, especially in our community, we will try to buy and put on vanity-wise to look like people that are genuinely doing better than what we're doing. And our integrity, our character, our ways still be fucked up. And so you got to check yourself on the belief. Because again, if you went around your family or the people you grew up with right now, and you start talking about how you better than that old version of you. You talking about you now. I ain't talking about none of y'all as family. We in a room, and I'm just talking about me versus me, right? There was this fucked up, gossiping, poor with money, poor character version of myself. And I start talking about her and how I'm so much better than her. It's a fact. I'm better than her. I'm naming things that she would do that is out of ethics, low integrity, low vibration, and I don't do those things anymore. But guess what? It offends a lot of y'all in the room because you still operating like that low vibrational version of me. And it's a fact. If I'm better than her, I'm better than a lot of y'all. And you know this. And so when you hear me talk about how I'm doing better financially, I'm doing better with what I let in my environment. I don't gossip. I don't go around things that don't serve me. I exercise. I change my diet. As I talk about these things, all you hear is me minimizing or belittling you because it is a fact. You operating as that low vibrational self. Now you triggered and you want me to manage your feelings because you ain't doing better, or you want me to stop talking about how much better I'm doing because it offends you. No. You know what? I'm going to get the fuck from around you and keep talking the way I've been talking and get in some rooms where people talk like this. Where people are okay with people pointing out things that we need to change and move forward from. Some of us, our area, right, of influence is too full of the bullshit I just described. So you can hardly breathe and think from a space of really owning this new version of you. When you go to talking about, I meditate, I read, I do yoga, I save money. I got a life insurance policy. I don't work one stream of income. I invest the majority of my money, right? Anytime you see me splurging or buying things that looks like a splurge, I have budgeted for this. So in fact, you and I are not the same. You took money that you didn't have to spend and went to the mall or the store and rewarded yourself for work that you never put in. I actually saved for this. It's separate. I'm stabilized with my finances and my bills. I have extra money and I budgeted for this. We're not the same. I am in fact better than you with money. But when you raised off that childish belief that girl they ain't no better than us, or child, you ain't better than nobody, you trick yourself into never improving. Does everybody understand what I just described?
Yes.
Yes.
People that have good credit and they know how to use it and they understand the banking system and they have a emergency fund and they have themselves stabilized above broke and they're in a space where they plan to invest and they are currently investing. They pay themselves first. They don't work one stream of income. To anybody that's not doing that stuff, you are worse off than them. Tell yourself whatever you want to tell yourself. You're worse off than them. People that have relationships where they're not just putting on for Instagram or social media, but they actually communicate with one another. They go to therapy when they have problems, marriage counseling, relationship counseling. They actually connect and respect each other's views and they work on problems and things together and not attack one another. They actually do have a better relationship than what people who don't do that have. That is a fact. But we don't like to just own the idea that there are people doing better than other people. There are some people that are better people than you. They are more consistent and disciplined with the right shit. And you can feel however you want to feel, right? Your feelings are a tool for you to understand more about yourself. They ain't for the fucking world. So we could give a fuck how this makes you feel. You still ain't better than the people that got this together when you don't. Does everybody understand it?
Now, with that said, let's go to the comment section. And please, remember who you talking to. Remember who page you on, guys. It's not about right or wrong. It's about personal accountability and awareness. Everybody messed up until that individual decides, I don't want to be messed up no more, and go see about themselves. All right? And that's all I react to. I react to bad behavior. So like Love said, if your behavior match the people that we are talking about on this channel, you not going to like me. And that's okay. We are adults. But stop with them long ass paragraphs in my comment section, because ain't nobody gonna stop watching my channel. Y'all leave them long ass comments thinking y'all gonna get a pity party attached to your comment. And ain't nobody leaving this channel, because this channel is very rare. It's very rare that you get people that care and know how to get right. You see, a lot of people want to get right, but ain't nobody out here telling people how to get right. And that's the biggest problem. So let's go to the comment section. Like, share, subscribe if you're new over here. Also, if you can hype the video, please hype the video. 2 videos is going to pop up. One is a playlist. The other is yesterday's video. I'll see you guys later on for the live.